Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it's a completely different video. Normally I'll be sitting on my chair on the desk and doing this video, but then I did the b-roll earlier, so right now I'm in front of my PC and doing the voiceover. So what I'm talking about today is I'm looking at replacing my Anker PD power bank, which is the power core speed 20,000 PD, which is recommended by Fujifilm to be used on Xt3, and I'm also using it on the Xt4. So this particular power bank has been working flawlessly. It's still working and I'm still going to use it. I'm not replacing it completely. So what's happening, it's a little bit bulkier. It's big, it's heavy, so I use it on my rig on the cage. So I'm looking for something that I can just pop on top of a camera and then just take it, go and shoot. So if I don't want to take the whole cage, I just need my camera and the power bank, I need something small that I can just put it on a phone cradle with a hot shoe and put it on top of the PC. So I've gone on to I'm here in South Africa, as you might know or might not know. I'm in South Africa, so I went on to our online services and then looked for PD power banks, and most of them, they are huge. I used to own another one before, but it was huge. I couldn't do much with it in terms of putting it onto a cage or even onto a camera. So I end up using it just to charge the other stuff. So I'm looking for something smaller, and then what's happening is the existing one, the power core speed 2000 PD that I am using, is actually delivering 22.5 watts, and it looks like that's that's more than enough for the Xt3 and Xt4, because it doesn't drain the battery at all if the power bank is plugged. So I found this power bank called, I can't pronounce it. It's LNDIO. LNDIO. So this one is a 10,000 mAh, which is probably half the capacity of the power core speed 20,000 PD by Anker, and also it delivers less watts, which is it delivers 18 watts. So it is small, as you can see. This is the side-by-side comparison. It's a lot small, especially if you look at the thickness, and the weight wise, it's a little bit heavier than my phone. Than my phone, and my phone is Samsung A31, so it's a little bit heavier than that. So it is light, a lot lighter than sorry, the Anker that I have. So this is another side where you can see the ports. It has the normal USB, which delivers I think it also delivers the 18 watts. No, it delivers I think 10 watts. It's 5x2, 5x3. It delivers 15 watts. And then on the PD, it is spec'd at 18 watts. So I'm going to do the test, and then let's do that. Let's go to the table and then show the b-rolls of the entire testing. So there we go. First, roll.
A blaze trail set fire to what's behind me. No, I'm never looking back, I'm on the run. I can only ever be what I'm made to be. Feels good when I'm living on the edge. Watch me now, roll like thunder, gonna shake the ground. Can't stop me now, I don't give up and I won't back down.
Okay, now we can start with our experiment. First, here is our camera, and if we switch it on, we look at the battery. There we are. We have all 5 bars, and the screen might be smaller, but we're running it at 4K 50 frames per second, and we know that on Fujifilm if you're running 4K 50 frames per second, sorry, it's going to shoot for 20 minutes 20 seconds and it's going to cut. So we're going to bring a big card, which is 256 gigabyte. This is SanDisk 100 megabyte per second. So also this will let you know if this card can also take 4K at 50 frames per second. So let's pop it in there. Okay, there we are. So the next thing before we shoot, let's bring the main guy. This is the, I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is LNDIO. It's a 10,000 milliamp hour and it's rated at 37 watt hour, I think. So we're just going to bring it here. The cable, let's just plug in the cable. Okay, there we are. You can see there it's 100% full. The battery is full, and it does show that it is charging with that little plug icon there. So before we switch it on, one other thing, I would like to bring this so that we can see how long it runs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this clock to go to 9 o'clock. So there we are. If I put it there, there we are, 9 o'clock. So should I start running the next thing? This is a fan. It might not be properly visible, so it's those fan heaters. So I'm just going to blow cold air. Okay, I'm going to blow cold air onto the camera so that it doesn't overheat and cut. So for the camera to work, I'm going to switch on face detection on, and I'm going to expose this to that there. So we're having I'm going to just play something there so that the camera works. It has something to focus on. So if I come back, we are here. We just correct this. Okay, here we are. I'm going to lock this. Now, I think I can, should I start recording? No, before I start recording, I'm going to put a timer so that I can come back before the camera cuts, wait for it, and then cut. Okay, so there we have a timer, 19 minutes. There we are. So start. This is just for me so that it tells me I'm not going to sit here. So now I can start record and start playing this. So this is just for the camera to work. I mean, on the audio side, it is going to pick up the audio from, going to do that. It's going to pick up the audio from the fan. So that is fine. That is working for me. And now there is also the visuals. So yeah, I'll let it run. I'll keep coming checking it. I'm just going to fast forward this video. Now that I've run the first test, we can see from the clock there, from 9 o'clock, it has run for about 2 hours and 40 minutes until the battery is now red. So it means that the power bank is delivering power, but not enough that it can keep the battery fully charged all the time. So the battery got depleted over time. But 2 hours 40 minutes is actually quite a lot. I'm not sure what will I be shooting this long without cutting. Maybe another gospel concert. Who knows? But it is quite a lot, given the fact that I'll actually be using this setup on shorter shoots, because I'll be handholding the camera and just having the power bank on top of the camera. So I might use it also while it's on the tripod, but this is more of a shorter run. If I need something for a longer run, I'll probably be having the rig. Or what I normally would do if I'm using a tripod, I have some little bags, I'll hang them, I'll put them the anchor inside and hang it on a tripod. So yeah, it depends on the scenario, but for this should be working. So I would say if you have two batteries, because you can see the power bank is on 43%. So if you have two batteries, I can safely say you can shoot for about 4 hours and 30 minutes. That's what I can conclude. So guys, this will be my new power banks for if I just want to do a quick shoot without having bigger rigs and if I want to shoot like 4K, because it depletes the battery quite a lot, especially if you are going to shoot at 200 megabits, at 400 megabits, 4K 50 frames, it is going to deplete your battery quite quickly. So guys, please, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. I try to keep making these videos. So as usual, peace be with you.